Hi there, Ken here. I am trying something new. Every once in a while I'm going to record a video. It's kind of some self-therapy. When my anxiety is getting too high, I'm going to try to record a video. So, where to start? So I've got an appointment tomorrow, with, vocational rehab. They're going to assess my case and, see if they can help me, whatever it is they help with. I need to finish this paperwork that they gave me for my appointment. I also need to remember to take in my psych records. I'm really not sure how this is going to go. Hopefully I'm able to hold myself together long enough to discuss what needs to be discussed. As you've probably noticed already, when my anxiety is high, it's difficult for me to communicate properly. All of my thoughts start to get jumbled, and it creates this huge wall of information that's really hard to get anything past. And I don't even understand most of what that information is. It's just this huge block. One of the reasons why I want to do this as a video log is because when I get really anxious, I get really talkative, and I'm hoping that my rambling will be able to produce something at least semi-coherent. That's probably not the term that I'm looking for, but living with anxiety is very difficult. Mine particularly stems from depression and post-traumatic stress. And the post-traumatic stress is childhood onset. I've been through a lot ever since I was really little, and I have tried to cope with everything, and some days it's a lot easier than others, but those other days it's downright difficult. I mean, I've hit some pretty low points before, including trying to kill myself when I was 8. And that was only half because depression. The other half was the ADD medication that they had me on, which happened to be a depressant. So when you mix depression with depressants, you get really bad things. But, that aside, this is something that I've been fighting with and fighting through for, about 25-ish years. I mean, I've got entire file stuff. And, every once in a while I go back and I read through it. And I get a picture of the type of kid that I was. I was very difficult to deal with and to live with. I mean, I know my mom probably wouldn't agree with that assessment, but it is very difficult being physically attached to myself. I mean, there are times that I wish that I could just run away from myself. And I try a lot of different things. I try talking it out with people I know who care. And I try music, and I try drawing, and I try writing, and I fight with it all the time. And sometimes I just get tired of it. But you can't give up. You can never give up. Because that doesn't solve anything. Psychological disability is really not easy at all, and it's really difficult to get help with because it is an invisible sickness. It manifests itself in different ways in different people. For me, it has had quite a lot of consequences. It makes it really difficult to interact with people. And it's very hard for those who don't have the problems to understand it and how to understand to deal with it. And I wish I could, say, I need this and that, and, be able to take the steps necessary, but it changes from time to time. What works one time doesn't necessarily work every other time, and sometimes nothing works at all. And I just gotta sit and wait it out. And that is really one of the hardest parts of it. Now, a lot of these videos are probably going to be repetitious. It's just going to be me rambling about whatever happens to be on my mind at the time. If you're watching this, and you have friends, family, whatever, someone who has similar problems, I'm hoping that maybe it'll be able to help you. And if you are the one with the problem, please know that you're not alone. I do my very best to help other people, because I know how it feels to be helpless. Helpless a lot of the time. And it always helps to know that there is someone out there who is willing to help, or at least listen. Know that if you need help, I am more than willing to try my best. I am okay at giving advice. Not that a lot of people usually follow it, but, hit me up on Twitter, or, comment on my videos, send me a message somehow, and I'll try to be that person who's there for you. And, there are lots of people who care. I mean, other YouTubers like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, and even To the Ranting Griffin. They're there for their communities, and they do what they can to help. And they are amazing people, and I wish that I could be that good. There are definitely people that I look to as role models. There are people I aspire to be like. And I know that there are people out there who look at me in the same way, and I don't understand it, but knowing that I can help make a difference really helps me feel like I have a purpose. Like, there's something I can do. It helps me not feel like a drain on everyone else. And I know that there are people who often try to reassure me that I am not worthless, I am not a drain, but it's really hard to see things that way. But, yeah, I think that's it for now. I'm sorry. If you're sitting through this, thank you. If you think that, this can help someone else, please feel free to share it. Like I said, this is just kind of self-therapy, and a lot of the videos that I'm going to post are going to be a lot of the same thing. Just a way to release what I've built up to try to help clarify myself, help other people understand me, because I sure as hell don't. I don't even know if the microphone's picking me up properly or anything, but I'm gonna upload this anyway, as I feel it's something I need to do. But anywho, thank you for sitting through my rambling. If it helps, please feel free to like. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. And until the next time, I hope you take care.